Okay, um, we're back and we're setting up the vacuum sensor for the Index pick and place machine, um, and we're using OpenPnP for that. So to set up the sensor, just go and select your actuator that you set up before for the vacuum, and no, I'm talking nonsense. We're not selecting it here, but we're going and opening the drivers. And then we will go over here and select the H1 vac sensor there. Now, in the documentation, they say that we need to set up the actuator read command and the actuator read regex so that it can identify the string that it's getting back from the controller. Now, if you have a look at the actuator read command that they're giving, there's not much here to tell you what you need to put in, and it doesn't quite match up with what we are trying to set up either. If we go over to this one, here it says the actuator read regex is supposed to be this, which it kind of does not work if you just copy and paste it as that is. So we figured to get it working, so we'll just share that with you guys. So on Marlin, we need to use the M105 to read the temperatures, and so we'll do that, and let's just go and test that. If I go over to the console and we type in M105, then it gives us back the temperatures that we're supposed to be getting from the temperature sensors. And at this stage, we're using this one for the temperature, for temperature 1 or temperature 0, and that's the one that we will be reading with the regex. So to add this to it, to the G code, we will go and select the vac one, move over to the settings and select actuator read command. Now the actuator read command, as we saw, was M105, and that should give us the reading. So click apply after you add that in. Then we go to the actuator read regex, and this is pretty much what we have in there for the regex to read. We want the value of T1 or T0, and that is what we'll get back. And then click apply, and then we go over to these little buttons here. You can go select on actuators, click on your H1, VAC1, whatever you've named it. You select it there. You can turn your vacuum on and off with these buttons. As you can see there, nice and lots of noise. And then if we want to read the actuators, we click on read, and it will give us the value of that. You'll see if I turn the vacuum on, this value will change quite a bit from what it is now. At the moment, there's a little bit of play on the decimal side. If I keep on clicking on it, you'll see that it will just keep changing. Now, if I turn the vacuum on, you see that that value changes quite a bit. So there's definitely some sensing going on. If I turn it off, it jumps back to 59 again, and so on. So if you had trouble getting your vacuum sensor hooked up, I hope this helps. And then we'll probably make another video in future for the rest of the hookup. But at this stage, you should be good to go and be able to select and carry on the rest of your setup. Thanks for watching.